Okay, target up to 2 creatures. It's gonna be the predator and that one. Target a player. I still have enough to test of talents, whatever he's going to do. I don't need more lands though. Let's see what I draw. Okay, that's fine. 3 Fading Hopes in hand. I just created a 6/6 and I can actually heal his Loath, I think. Yeah, I don't need more land. So I'm gonna attack. Okay, how's it going everyone? Welcome to another video on the channel. Today I'm gonna be bringing you another deck tech, but before we go into that, just a quick reminder to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the videos, and if you want to help out the channel, you can use my card trader affiliate link in the description. I'm not sponsored by them, but with their card trader 0 option, I always save money on shipping, and so can you. It comes at no extra cost for you and you'll be helping out the channel a ton, and you know, I really appreciate all the help. Today's deck is going to be a control heavy deck. As you can see on screen, we have a lot of bounce spells, removal, counters, just for sorceries and instants for now, but we might want to change that eventually. We have Fading Hope, Negate, Test of Talents, Infernal Grasp, Mitsuk Massacre, Soul Shatter, Path of Peril. Inscription of Insight also can work as a bounce spell, and Shadow's Verdict as the control type cards on the deck. We also have a lot of ways to draw cards, you know, we have Deadly Dispute, Skullport Merchant's ability, Inscription of Insight can also draw cards, and you can draw cards with Loth Spider Queen. Eye Twitch is in the deck basically because it has that learning ability, you know. We could have used, for example, Shambling Ghast, get more treasures, etc., but I think that having this learning ability gives it a little more flavor to the deck, you know. Speaking of learning, on the sideboard we have 1 Environmental Sciences, 2 Teachings of the Archaics, 2 Necrotic Fumes, 1 Containment Breach, and 1 Mascot Exhibition. The third trick that this deck has is basically token creation. That's where you're gonna use cards like Mascot Nexus, Loth, and Skeletal Swarming to try and overrun to try and go wide and overrun your opponent. Scoot Swarm would probably feel right at home in this deck too, so maybe that's another option. Land wise, as usual with me, it's a little all over the place. You should probably take out the Woodland Chasm and put some more Shipwrecked Marshes or Dark Dwarf Pathways, but considering we don't really have that much need for a green source, you know, you should probably go with the Shipwrecked Marsh. This is it. Let's see how this deck performs on the ladder. Hopefully have some fun with it. Hopefully you're going to enjoy watching the video, and you know, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so new update just came out. I have to make some changes on the deck I was gonna show you guys, so let's hope it still works. I have to take out Shambling Ghast for Eye Twitch and Divide by 0 for the Fading Hopes. And here I have 2 already, so this hand isn't that great, not gonna lie. It's super slow, but you know, I have this. I'm not really a fan. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. It's not fantastic. It's probably even worse, but you know, since this is ranked, I really don't wanna spend a lot of time mulliganing. So it's the first time in a couple, I don't know, weeks probably, that I'm actually talking, you know, making some commentary on the games while recording, but I think I'm a little rusty, but hopefully you guys won't mind that much. So I can Mitsuk Massacre those Shambling Ghasts, or I can just Skullport merchant. Yeah. Skull port is kind of a tongue twister. And I also got a treasure, so not bad. If I had one more man, I could actually, you know, deal with whatever he has in his hand to kill my skullport merchant. I'm gonna start calling him just merchant. But I gotta go for it. If he attacks, I at least have blockers. Okay, so this is Rakdos. Let's see what he's playing with. Skyclave Shade. Don't really mind that. He's probably not going to attack, I'm assuming. I'm gonna block. Maybe he just wants a treasure. Or maybe he has a shock or something in his hand. Let's see. Okay, he just wants a treasure. I can live with that for sure. Yeah, I kind of want to, you know, Me Took Massacre. Those two. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Screw it. So I just gave him another treasure, right? But I'm not gonna attack, obviously. But depending on what he does, he's gonna keep playing the Skyclave Shade. I don't mind that because as far as I'm aware, he doesn't have okay, so now he can kick it, so that's kind of worrying. Forgot about the kicker. But it doesn't have any haste or anything, so I'll live with it. He chose not to kick it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that was a good play actually, because next turn he puts a land in and he gets it back. You're not gonna kill my merchant, right? Come on, don't be that guy, HMD88. Don't be. Thank you. Okay, this tap land isn't ideal, but at least if he tries to kill the merchant, I have negate or test of talents that I can use. And I'll still have enough mana to do the same on his turn. Plus, if he doesn't do anything, I can actually just sacrifice the treasure and, you know, get a card. But if he doesn't do anything like that... Okay, so he kicked it. That's rough. I'm gonna put the Loath. Or I can Me Took Massacre again, but I'm not gonna do that. That makes no sense. I can block the Skyclave Shade with both of the of those creatures, so I'm here planning and he can have just a board wipe and I'm screwed basically, but okay, so he's gonna do something to the Loath, I guess. I'm still going to double block. Gain a little bit of life.
We will slay our enemies.
Our opponent is playing just a little bit too, you know, the same cards over and over again, basically. Okay, that sucks, but could have been much worse, I think. I can actually play this and scry and draw, but I think I'm gonna just attack and pass turn for now, because he has a lot of cards in hand. He has not been using them, and we're still ahead in life and stuff like that. So okay, Kalane. Again, I can deal with that. He has a lot of mana. But if he does something like another Soul Shatter or something like that, you can just test of talents and deal with it, so that is always a good thing. I kinda wanna wait until I have enough mana to kick this, but I'm a little bit short. I'm still gonna just pass turn and see what happens, you know. I don't usually, like to play these kinds of very controlling decks. Okay, so I'm gonna test of talent this one because this is annoying. Let's see, might have another one in hand. Okay, so yeah, just like I assumed it's just a bunch of board wipes and stuff like that. Like that test of talent would be nice for the Blood on the Snow, for example, but you know. Okay, a Deadly Dispute. That doesn't really help me right now because I don't really have a creature. So I'm just gonna pass turn again. Creature or a treasure or whatever. So let's see what he's going to do. This is a very both decks are very controlling, you know. Okay, I'm gonna... Should I let him draw cards? I'm not gonna let him draw cards. Sorry man, but I can't let you do that. And I still have enough for one more negate if he tries to kill my merchant that I cannot really afford to lose right now, but I'm assuming he's not gonna waste. Okay, so I'm going to Eye Twitch for sure. I'm going to attack, and on his turn I have enough mana to Deadly Dispute and to negate, so that's exactly what I'm banking on. Sorry, I have a little bit of an allergy problem today. Yeah, I'm definitely going to negate the Blood on the Snow. Unfortunately, I don't really have a Test of Talent. That would have been the perfect card for sure. Apart from that, I'm also going to... I mean, he can still Soul Shatter my merchant, but it is what it is. That's not really a lot I can do exactly. And at least he just wasted all of his treasures, so I'll take it. Now, this one would have been nice, but I think I'm gonna go with the environmental sciences. Okay, I just got a lot of land that I didn't really need to, but I'm just gonna do this, you know. Get another one in hand. And next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This costs 8. God damn it. I mean, next turn I gotta kill it. That's what I gotta do. So another Mythic Massacre for 4. Right? Yeah, I gotta do this because I don't really have another, you know, I don't have a Fading Hope, I don't have a I don't have counters here. I mean, this is fine, and it's going to exile the Skyclave Shade. I could just Infernal Grasp, but I like this. Sorry, I got distracted while thinking what to do. I mean, I have this that serves like a counter, but yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna exile this. So now it doesn't really matter if he has that landfall trigger, see? He cannot get it back, and if he has a gold spend dragon or whatever, I can kill it or counter it. He's probably gonna try and play Agadim's Awakening, and I cannot let that go, you know. 1, 2, 3, and he can pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I got an inscription of Insight, his Agadim's Awakening. I have exactly 4. Oh, I completely messed up what that card does. I'm sorry, I was thinking of something else. Clearly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right now I can actually do this, but it doesn't really have any creatures. Target player creates, and I don't really have enough cards in hand, so I think I'm gonna pass turn. On his turn I'll Deadly Dispute. Depends on what he's going to do, obviously, but okay, I'm gonna take the treasure out, creating another one, 2 Fading Hopes and a Test of Talent. That's actually pretty nice. No creatures in yet, so I think I should probably, you know, pass turn, because if I'm gonna kick it, I really want to get max value, and next turn I can actually do that. Or not, because I thought he was going to create the tokens. Apparently he didn't want to, so this only does creatures. Okay, for now I'm just gonna again pass turn, because with the eye twitch I'm assuming he's going to be forced to, you know, create the tokens. And if I kick this, I can actually, you know, take out these tokens, draw 2 cards and create an illusion. Okay, it's definitely not ideal.
Subservience will be rewarded.
I'm gonna wait for the end of the turn, and I'm gonna probably Fading Hope, or maybe I should use the Inscription of Insight first ability to return that one and one of these, and then I can use one of the Fading Hopes on that one. Yeah, maybe that's the play. Oh, okay, but this one is actually pretty nice, but I'm still gonna do that. Okay, target up to 2 creatures. It's gonna be the Predator and that one. Target a player. I still have enough to Test of Talents, whatever he's going to do. I don't need more lands though. Let's see what I draw. Okay, that's fine. 3 Fading Hopes in hand. I just created a 6/6 and I can actually kill his Loath, I think. Yeah, I don't need more land. So I'm gonna attack. Okay, this was a pretty good play, pretty good turn. I have a Test of Talents I can actually use on the Blood on the Snow. Fantastic. Unless he has another board wipe. Okay, this was just the 2 he had. Okay, he has 2 Immerstrom Predators. I can keep, or I can just Soul Shatter. Let me see if I can actually do both. I can. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Fantastic, and I still have enough for the Fading Hope. This is a pretty long game, but I think it's and we got the scoop. I was not expecting him to scoop right now. I don't know, man. I was thinking like another board wipe or something like that. But we got the scoop. We managed to climb the ladder a little bit, and you know, this was a pretty good game to show you what the deck can do. Like, it has a lot of control. You know, it has some options as well. You know, apart from the skeletal swarming, you have Loath, you have the Inscription of Insight that I just added to the deck when I was taking out the Divide by Zero. And you know, you have a couple of options to do a lot of stuff, put creatures in, and you have a lot of control over what happens on the board with the Fading Hopes and the Tests of Talent and the Negates, as you could see. And it seemed like a pretty good game. Let's go into another one. Last game was pretty good. Let's hope this game continues in the same fashion. I do not like this hand. I think I'm gonna mulligan. This one is a little bit better. Only 2 lands are kinda worrying, but we have an Infernal Grasp and the Eye Twitch. I'm gonna keep it. I just don't know if I should take out the Skullport Merchant or the Swarming. I'm gonna take out the Swarming. I took out the Swarming for a very specific reason. Because if we didn't get any more mana, we did. It's not the perfect mana, but we did get it. If we haven't got any mana, we could have just, you know, played the Skullport Merchant and be done with it. Should I block this? I'm going to block it. It's gonna create a treasure, but I'm going to get the Environmental Sciences. Just so I can get an island. Plus next turn I can probably play Skullport Merchant without any issues, you know. Actually, I need to kill Enrica Domnathi because it's a pretty damn good card. I know I used to play with it in that crazy deck. I'll put the card on the top right corner of the screen, so he might force me to sack the... Yeah, I'm just gonna kill it now. Don't even want to wait. I could have waited for his turn, but that's like a stupid game in this situation, because I was going to kill it either way. So I'm gonna put the white one in. This thing. Now, worst case scenario, we gotta use negate. I think I'm going to, yeah. Because next time I can play another one. And if he really wants to kill the merchant, then it's easy. He just has to waste all of his mana doing it. Okay, this one is decent, but I'm gonna keep the original plan. We're taking some damage for sure. Some damage, you know, in the air. It's probably going to block, no? Creating a treasure. No, he decided to draw first. I'm fine with that. I mean, in theory at least. Okay, now he created the treasure. I kinda wanna wait for this one to, you know, so I can kick it again, but yeah, I'm gonna have to... Damn, that's rough. I'm gonna have to Inscription of Insight the Olivia and the Forebear until I can see... Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Okay, so... Jesus, this is rough, man. We're almost dead in just one turn. That was fantastic for sure, but now we get the Mitsuk Massacre. Of course we do. Like, I can also do the Mitsuk Massacre for 4, kill those two. That's gonna make Olivia get exiled, right? I'll gain a little bit of life. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. So if I'm understanding correctly, he's gonna lose his 2 vampires. Olivia's attendant is gonna get exiled. I'm gonna gain some life. He's gonna lose some life. Far from ideal for sure, but it's something that I could have done now instead of later. So that's something. Okay. This is unblockable, right? No, this cannot block, sorry. Okay, so I can do this. And I'm just going to pass. I'm gonna try to, you know, fake something. Like some counter or whatever that I might have. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna get another swamp. I don't know why I did that now. A soul shatter would be very good for me. I need something to deal with that one, you know, because he's gonna keep returning to his end. Yeah, definitely not ideal. This is rough. I'm gonna gain some life. I'm gonna be able to learn. 5. I only have 5 lands, so I have no idea what I should be getting. Mascot Exhibition, maybe? He has less cards in hand than me. I need a creature to play this. So yeah. So I only have 6 now. Should I scry and draw? This takes 8, so I'm miles away from this. And if I play this one, Mascot Nexus, I don't have enough to create a shapeshifter. I can also create a blue illusion creature, but it will only be a 2/2. I'm gonna scry and draw. Screw it. None of this helps me right now. Okay, Shadow's Verdict isn't terrible. If he sacrifices the 2 blood, if he doesn't kill me right now, I think I can, you know, survive another turn. this was actually fantastic for me. Just put it all on the field. That's gonna be painful for him. Okay, so it exiles everything that costs 3 or less. It's the case, so let me see what happens. He's gonna get to learn, you know. He's gonna probably draw a card with the merchant, but that was very well played for him. Oh right, because it exiles everything. So yeah, my bad. I'm just too focused on what's happening right now, so okay, we got the scoop. Like, this was a very tough match. We came out on top. I have no idea how. I mean, I know how. The amount of board wipes, you know, we managed to survive. I mean, we only had one. I thought we had another one. Oh right, the Mitsuk massacre, sorry. I'm still thinking, why did he just, you know, concede right now? Yes, I know I had a mascot exhibition in hand, but it's just 3 tokens. Against a Rakdos deck, it doesn't seem that difficult to deal with, you know? He has Enrique, he has Olivia clearly, so Blood on the Snow. You know, he could have waited 1 or 2 more turns and see what happens. But I'll take it. Let's get to another one. 2 pretty good games. The last one very tough, no doubt about it. We managed to, you know, come out on top. I don't like these lands, but since we have an eye twitch, I think I'm gonna keep it. This might cost us, but you know, we have the Murkwater pathway that we can play, you know, to drop the eye twitch, and next turn I'll drop the Woodland Chasm and play the other eye twitch, and you know, hopefully stabilize after that. Okay, he started out pretty rough as well. We're in a good spot to, you know, play the Skullport Merchant next turn. Important thing here is to keep the test of talents very well hidden. I think I'm gonna go with the green one. I might regret this. Inscription of Insight was a pretty decent. I'm gonna let him get a, you know, get to learn. I'm gonna learn as well. I'm pretty sure we're both gonna get the same thing. Yeah, exactly. Environmental sciences. I mean, I could go for teachings, but I have another eye twitch on the field, so I mean, when he played this one tapped in the first turn, I assumed he had nothing more, you know, no more lands, but I could have been wrong. He just might not have any one drop. Sorry, I just punched my mic. Okay, so we get another turn apparently. Now he has an eye twitch. So I think I'm gonna get an island. Play the island. I'm gonna swing for both. With both, I mean. It's probably going to block the eye twitch. And I'm fine with that. Yeah, I could have tagged it, but I don't want to. I'm gonna let him learn as well. Now I'm gonna get the teachings of the Archaics, and he still has a lot more cards than me in hand. I only have 5. He has what, 8? Or yeah, 8. He's gonna play at least 2 or 3. but if he plays a creature, I can immediately Infernal Grasp it if it's something, you know, that I don't want to have to deal with later on. If he plays something to kill my Merchant, I can negate or Test of Talents. I think I'm going to Infernal Grasp the Innkeeper, honestly. So yes, 6. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. I was kinda counting on some lands. I'm gonna put another one of those there. So we have a decent hand when it comes to dealing with whatever our opponents do, you know? This negate just came in clutch. I hate having to deal with the merchants. I'm gonna put a green just because. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total. I need one more and I can do all 3 of the Inscription of Insight's abilities. Let's see what he does. Okay, another Innkeeper. I think I'm gonna sack the treasure and draw a card this turn. I'm fine with that. Is he going to put anything else? Okay, he's not. But I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. No, like, yeah, this would have been great, but not right now. Okay, so should I do Path of Peril on those two? I'm gonna give him another treasure, but I'm gonna kill his creature, his Innkeeper, sorry. I think I'm gonna do exactly that. Let's see what he chooses. I mean, he might choose the -1/-1 and prevent me from dealing damage, but I don't think that makes a lot of sense because it's just one. We still have mana open for the Fading Hope and the Test of Talents and the Deadly Dispute. No, we don't have for the Deadly Dispute. Sorry. I'm not colorblind, I'm just slow. Like I said, I'm a little bit rusty on the commentary, so I apologize if this sounds a little bit different, but you know, I'm trying to get back in the groove. I already have a couple of plans for the next couple of videos. I'm doing some different stuff. I think I'm just gonna Fading Hope with that priest. Make him do it all over again next turn. 7. Only have 7. That kinda sucks. So I'm just gonna keep doing this. You know, I wanna have mana open for the Test of Talents because I'm pretty sure he's gonna have something annoying for me to deal with eventually. Moss Pit Skeleton wasn't kicked. That's decent, not gonna lie. It's gonna prevent me from attacking, you know. Well, this opens up a lot of options, so I'm just gonna pass. It doesn't make any sense for me to attack. And this turn I can actually Deadly Dispute and go get a Mascot Exhibition. I don't know. He's either being really mana screwed, which I don't think so because he's making treasures, or those are just like removal spells that is, you know, Okay. That is saving up for like a big threat or something like that, but you should have figured out by now that I don't have a lot of big threats. So I'm just gonna use the same Deadly Dispute. I could have used Test of Talents on the Deadly Dispute, but I could also go get another Teachings, you know, card draw. Yeah, but I already have card draw in hand, so I think I'm gonna go get the Mascot. Okay, that's nice. Mizuk Massacre is also very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now I have exactly 8, 9. So if I do 7, I have still enough mana for Test of Talents or Infernal Grasp next turn. So that's fantastic. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Maybe he thinks, well, now he's all tapped, so I should probably do what I'm planning to do. Maybe it's what, the Blood on the Snow or something like that. Mizuk Massacre. That's what I'm kind of expecting. We have 2 Tests of Talents in hand, so yeah, exactly. Mizuk Massacre would... I'd have no answer for the Mizuk Massacre. Okay, that's fine. I'll pay... once. It's a shame I have no answer for the Mizuk Massacre. A negate would have been amazing now. This is gonna be a long game. Now I get to negate. Oh my god, this is amazing. Well, this was my turn. I'm just gonna, you know, chill and see what he does. Now I have an answer for another Mizuk Massacre if he wants. I think I'm gonna, you know, I mean, if he has another Skeletal Swarming, I'll just use it, because it's the best thing. I don't even know if I have a lot of... yeah, I don't even know if I can learn again, so... Okay, so his hand is... Jesus. Okay, so no more Blood on the Snows for him, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. And I have enough mana to negate. Okay, that's fine as well. Should I draw another card? I think I'm going to, because I need as many answers as I can. That's not an answer. Okay, Shadow's Verdict is something. Yeah, I don't care about the white now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could put a Mizuk Massacre for 1, just for shits and giggles, you know? Or I could not. That's also an option. I kinda want a little bit more mana before I use this, because I need mana open for these 3. So if I attack, he's just going to block with the Shambling Gas. If he doesn't block, I'll Mizuk Massacre. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do, just to have 1 on the field as well, you know, kind of balance things out, because it's gonna be gaining life and I have to, you know, try and do the same or make him lose life that he just won. So if he tries skeletal swarming, I'll have to negate him again. I still have one in the deck and I have ways of drawing cards, so I do not remember what I saw here. I should have paid closer attention. Like, can he use skeletal swarming right now? He can. Do I mind losing the merchant? I'm gonna let it resolve. Screw it. I think keeping the skeletal swarming out of the field is a little bit more important than another Mitsuk Massacre, and now we got something that actually can help us, you know? We can just start swinging with that one. Must be skeleton, that's fine. Was kicked, so I'm just gonna destroy it right now. He really wants to put the skeletal swarm on the field, but I don't think he trusts it. I don't think he trusts for the swarming to stay. Okay. A deadly dispute does nothing for me. Just like the Shadow's Verdict, because that Priest of Miracle isn't going to die. That one is, but this one costs 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I still have a little spend, right? Yeah, I still have 3, so I think I'm going to just swing with this one. It's going to block with the token, obviously. It didn't block it, it's also fine. Just gonna end turn. Again, keeping mana open for the negate and the test of talents. Because I know what he has in hand. That's fine. Next turn I'll inevitably have to Shadow's Verdict. I'll kill 2 tokens at least. 2 tokens, 1 token and the Moss Pit Skeleton, sorry. Come on, just play it. Just do it. So I'm gonna use, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I have several sources of each, but if I do this and kick it, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I still have 3 left, but I think I want to just Shadow's Verdict. Well, I can also just Inscription of Insight for the illusion, you know? The illusion I'll have what, 3, but I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it because I need the mana open. He's gonna do the exact same thing, kick the Moss Pit Skeleton. This is getting, you know, difficult, man. I kinda need something and I have no idea what. Loath would be nice, another Shadow's Verdict would be nice, a Skeletal Swarming would be amazing. Another negate doesn't really help me, but okay, I think it's time. Choose 3 options. Target 2 creatures. Target the player. Okay, do I need more mana? Still have 3 up, so no. I still got more mana. So yeah, I'm just gonna pass turn. I have 4 lands up. Next turn I can Skeletal Swarming. I have 2 negates, so I can deal with several things. He probably just drew another one, if I had to guess. We'll see. Okay, must be skeleton. I'm fine with it. It didn't kick it, so that's great for me. Okay, another Deadly Dispute is not ideal, but I'm gonna put my own Skeletal Swarming, at least try. And we got Scoop. This was another long, but I think a pretty good game actually. We have already at least 2 big games, so I'm not gonna record another one, but I think this deck is very good. And you know, we'll talk a little bit more about it on the final thoughts, so I see you then. Final thoughts, everyone. As expected, this is a deck that will make you control everything that happens on the board. You just gotta keep in mind that you always need to have some mana open for your instants, especially for your counters. Best cards in the deck for me, I really enjoyed Inscription of Insight. You know, it gives you a lot of options. You can create a big token, or a little token, but usually you're gonna go for the big one, obviously. You can draw cards, you can bounce your opponent's creatures, so that's pretty good. Skeletal Swarming really scares people. It's amazing to see, it's beautiful to see, but I was already expecting that. I've used this card a lot, so you know, nothing new to me. Took Massacre is always a difference maker. You gain life, you chip away at your opponent's life, you clear entire boards, and when you're in a token heavy deck, that's something that might be extremely important and useful. Upgrades wise, I would probably try and find room for Blood on the Snow, probably instead of Shadow's Verdict. This is a pretty good card, but it has a big downside. It only exiles creatures and planeswalkers with mana value 3 or less, but it also exiles them from the graveyards as well, so that's a pretty good thing. Still, Blood on the Snow is probably a little bit better. You just gotta change your lands for a couple of snow lands, for example your islands for snow islands and swamps for snow swamps, and the problem gets solved. Apart from that, Scoot Swarm will help out a lot on creating tokens. If you have, for example, Scoot Swarm, Skeletal Swarming and Maskwood Nexus on, you're gonna have on the battlefield, obviously you're gonna have a huge board. Everything you do is gonna become huge, so that's fantastic. You can Took Massacre, you know, the Took Massacre machine gun, 20 Scoot Swarm tokens, 1 Took Massacre for 1, and you immediately take out 20 life from your opponent, so that's great. You know, you have a lot more options, but the deck works out pretty well. It's very controlling. If you like this type of strategy, I'm sure you're gonna love this deck. And you know, this was it. This was the video. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.